Hello and welcome to Light Waves by todderbert. If you enjoy reviews of flashlights, rechargeable lanterns, and other portable light sources, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us we have the LEDLENSER P17R Core. It's a beam focusing flashlight with magnetic floating charge system. Pretty amazing. You can find it selling on their website for a retail of $199.99. There may be coupons. I think there's free shipping over $100. So check out the links below. Get an idea what this thing's priced if you like what you see here. It's definitely a premium flashlight. Let's check it out. So as you can see, the box is huge. There's a lot in there. And I couldn't fit it on my camera, so I had to tilt it. So let's look at it. LEDLENSER, 7-year warranty, rechargeable, 1200 lumens. Nothing to write home about for a monster flashlight. This is kind of like a home defense item as well. Until you see it's like the old Maglite style. Throw of 560 meters on full spot mode. There's the focus system, so you can go to flood to spot, which is nice. Safety Ytrion cell. Nice. And you got the core flashlight. All right, awesome. Now what's in the box? On the side there, they kind of go over some of the things, which we're going to show you in a second. Cool. Then over this side here, we got some information, which I like. What's it say here? We got boost. We got a power mode. Mid power, low power, and you can see the distances across there, the run times, color rendering, color temperature, weight, in case I missed something, and the battery pack, how it's set up. Okay, I'll try to cover that. And I believe it said engineered in Germany. Yep, German engineering and design. Yeah, I haven't had one of these in a while. Constant light. I don't know if you guys can see that. Kind of zoom in a little bit so I can get so close to the camera with this monster box. They got a little blurb here. The darkness can come. All right, it's great. So yeah, there you go. Durable, safety cell. They're all about their charge system and battery. Okay, cool. Yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about this. Oh yeah, this is what's in the box. Okay, cool. Let's get rid of this box. Let's show you what start a show. So start a show is right here. Oh, can't miss it. Look at this beast. Oh yeah, I like it. I think I'm gonna have to like display it like upside down. Sorry guys, if you have a problem with upside down things. It's the way it's going to have to be. For some reason, if I do the other way, it rolls. So you get the flashlight, and it's a beast. You get kind of a carry clip here, which is amazing. So if you're like a guard or something, you can carry this on your belt, utility belt. It's got the clip here. It goes over the belt, and then you got your release for the light. Nice. What else we get? There's a lot of stuff here. So bear with me. This is the really awesome wall mount. So as you can see here, it's metal. Freaking awesome. The bottom is where, of course, you put the bottom of the flashlight and the charger. So you flip it up, boop, and then you put the charger up underneath in here. It locks in. And then you strap it in with this little rubber part on the top of the flashlight. I'm not going to demo that because I have no room on my bench. But you get the idea. That goes over that. Boom. Sweet. And then you just wall mount this where we got the space. A good little setup. I mean, I think that's pretty neat that they did this. Yeah, I mean, didn't have to include it, but I love it. So you get that wall mount bracket. You get the charging system, which is a different one. I wish it had USB. I think they have a USB kit. But this is a AC one, so it charges it faster. Yeah, you get AC adapter here. No, I don't know if I can zoom in on that. Oh, boy. Yeah, there you go. So output is 19 volts, 2.1 amps, a total of 40 watts of charging power. So it's putting an output of 40 watts to the flashlight. Not bad. It's going to charge it pretty quick at 40 watts. Yeah, I explained the battery size. But yeah, it's got your standard AC to this, kind of like a laptop charger is what it looks like to me. And it goes to a magnetic block here. This lights up blue when the power's on. It just goes to the bottom of the flashlight. Real strong magnets. Nice. So that's your charging system. So you get that. Awesome. So I'm just going to move this to the chair next to me. Make some room. We'll get some paperwork, and then we're going to go over this flashlight. So bear with me. Paperwork time. Yeah. So we got power up. Okay. Rock on. Follow them. Okay. Good deal. Your 7-year warranty. Yeah. Registration. Now, if you send this in or get it registered online, you get 7 years. If you don't, you only get 2 years. So do the deal and register your light. Man, there's all kinds of languages here. French. What the? Is there English here? I was hoping to show you guys. I could just like zoom in so you know what it's about. So people ask about warranty, especially when they claim 7 years. So there you go. Wow, there's a lot to this warranty. What the frick? Warrantor. There you go, warranty. And how the costs are worked out. And miscellaneous. Okay, there you go. Boom, done. All right. What else we got? I'm not even going to bother opening it up. Safety instructions. Read it, learn it, know it. Okay, we know that. And, oh yeah, the instructions how to operate it. For posterity reasons, I guess we'll look at it, sort of. It's kind of hard to look at. It's a huge piece of paper here. All right, so you can see how they got the setup. That's what's in the box. Default operation. I'm going to show you that. It's, again, very simple setup. But in case I miss something, it's all right here for posterity. And we'll get to the flashlight in a second. But, yeah. I'm going to be showing it to you in the default factory mode. You can customize this thing to your heart's content, which is fantastic. But I'll confuse people if I get into that, so I'm not going to confuse people. We're just going to keep it simple. And, yeah, there's the charging cradle. It's pretty cool. I mean, that's a neat setup. It's got a backup mode. So when you get down to 25% battery, it cuts the power down to the lowest mode, which is probably smart, but you can turn that off if you don't want that. It's kind of nice. You can turn that off. Boost mode. Okay, very cool. You double tap when you're on modes 1, 2, or 3. Get the boost. Okay. Charging status. You got it on the switch there. Red, green. Okay. The other side is the fun side. Let me go over this. Now, this is where you can set stuff up. So this is the customizing functions. All right, so if you look here on the left, it shows you holding it for 8 seconds, the button while the light's on, and you wait for these blinks. After the second blink, you let go. And yeah, this is fun. Over here, we got memory mode, on or off, low power, on or off, emergency mode, off or on. So yeah, I think you could, from factory it's off. So you can set it to like if the power is disconnected from the battery while charging, the light automatically turns on. So if it, you know, just leave it connected and emergency, power goes out, the light's there so you can see it. Backup mode, turn on and off, and reset. So if you screw up, you can reset your flashlight back to normal. Kind of important. It's got more there with a little QR code. I don't think you're going to be able to scan that, but there it is. Further information. And then over here is that customizing light modes. I'm going to go over real quick. Okay, so from on, it's hold it for 5 seconds, wait for one blink, then let go. And now you're in this like cycling mode. So you're tapping to get the different modes you want. So you got a low power you can choose from, mid power, power mode. It's got this dimming thing. What it does, it goes to 100 to 15%, and you pick which one you like the most. It doesn't give you a ramping mode. It just lets you pick between that range, and that's a mode for you. So you can have a mid-high power. You know, you could have a mid-low power. So it's kind of nice. You can pick in between. You can add different strobes, like position, blink. So I think it comes with flashing SOS standard, but you can add these position and blinks, which is nice. I think, no, blinking is what comes with flashing. Is like a bike flasher. This is like a bike flasher. And strobe is on the flashlight, SOS. And then position is like a beacon. So you can do quite a bit. So yeah, it's this is how you do it. It's really like, yeah, just practice. It makes perfect. Like I say, if you mess it up, you can always reset this. And then when you're done, you save it that way. When you come out of the loop and you're done, boom. So that means you can set all that stuff to 1, 2, or 3. All right, we're done with that. Let's go to the flashlight. Finally, dimensions. 11 3/8 in length. Yeah, it's long. This thing's a beast. 288 millimeters. Woohoo! That's amazing. Let me get this card out of the way. Yeah, freaking tank. I love this thing. Head diameter. So the beast end here is 2 1/16 of an inch, or 52 millimeters. That's awesome. And the tail here is 1.5 inches, or 38 millimeters. Okay, rock on. So, a little quick size comparison. Oh man, I found this old bad boy. It's an old 3D cell mag light. So it's kind of like they modeled it off the mag light. Look at this bad boy. So yeah, you got like high power happening over here with the incandescent bulb. I have no idea what the lumen rating would be, but yeah, old school one versus new school. So this is the bad boy. Woohoo! Yeah, that's lighting up the world there. But yeah, for size comparison, there's an old 3D cell mag light, so I could find to compare it with flashlight wise. For batteries, I got like a D cell battery here. There's a D cell. Yay. You get the idea. You can fit a bunch of these cells in there. And what else do I have? Oh yeah. Look, my little 18650 carry. Beep, beep, beep. Does that put it in perspective, people? My TC15 version 3, 18650 powered? Yeah, it puts it in perspective. All right, you get the idea. Let's put that aside. This is definitely like a ranch light, home light, defensive weapon. I mean, this thing feels like a beast. I mean, and it's weighted really nice. Loving it. So okay, let's look at features of the LEDLENSER P17R Core. So going to the head, you see we got some acrylic lens going on. Yeah, it's not glass, it's acrylic. It's kind of focusing optics. They put their name there in case you forgot what you bought. LEDLENSER, definitely. And it's got the Extreme LED. I think that's a Cree branded one, even though they don't say it. They just call it Extreme. You saw in the box, it's cool white. 6500 K color temperature, so it's pretty white, bluish white, and a CRI of 65, so don't expect to color render like crazy or anything. But that's how that is, so pretty cool, right? You can see that. Awesome. And yeah, all aluminum body, looking sleek with a hard anodized finish. The focusing system, let's just turn it on, I guess. So let's turn it to a mode and turn this thing on. Blind myself here. I forget how this, yeah, you just turn it down here. Okay. Turn it back on. Let's go to, there's a low mode. Okay, so you can beam focus. So you just go up and down. Make sure we're not locked. There we go. So spot, flood. It goes real short movement here. That's the movement right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oop. There you go. I took the measurement length. I think I did it like that. Full flood. So give you an idea. So the spot, the flood. Now, if you like the spot or a certain area of that spot, like narrow it up and you just give it a twist and it locks. Whoops, I turned it the wrong way. And give it a twist. That way. Righty-tighty. And it locks. So you don't have to worry about adjusting the beam again. You actually can put it on a table, which I wouldn't recommend, but if you put it down, it won't collapse. So nice. And unscrew it. Adjust. Full flood. Lock it. Now we're in full flood mode. Nice. All right, cool. Let's turn it off. So you see we got a selector switch here. So right here we have a lock mode. We have the power mode. So if you press this, it goes right to power. Momentary. So as long as you hold it, it stays on. Here we have 1. So this lets, from the factory, you press it. Starts out in high. Press it again. Goes to mid. And then to low. So you get the 3-step modes. And again, you can customize that. Those different other things I showed you on that paperwork. That's what you get out of the factory. There's no mode memory. You have to turn that on. So, yep, refer to the instructions. Again, it's very simple. If you guys have any questions, I'll be sure to do that with you guys. This is I have some flashers here, so let's have some fun. SOS and blink modes. If you can't handle flashing lights, look away. So you click this as SOS, click it again within a certain period of time. Lets you change the other modes. Again, you can add different flashers to mode 2 as well. So, and you can put a flasher on number 1 as well. So you can structure however you want. You can put strobe on number 1, which is pretty amazing. So, but this is just from the factory. Then we go to 3, and this has high speed strobe. Again, if you can't handle it, look away. So we got the high speed strobe happening, and then we have hit it again, and it turns it off. And if you do it quick, press after that, and it goes right to power mode. So right now we have off, strobe, right to power, and then off. Cool. So that's how that works. That's right from the factory. And as you've seen this is the battery status LED underneath the power switch there. Pretty nice, right? Liking that. This will turn orange and then red as it goes down in battery life. Back has the magnetic charge system. You just slap that charger on I showed you and it starts charging away. This will light up red. It's charging, green when it's finished. Can't service it really. You can unscrew this, which is pretty neat. Has the connections there, but you can't pull the battery out that I know of. I mean, it has some kind of retaining clip or retaining something. If I get this off. There we go. So that's the head. They show you throwing this separately from this. This is the recycling part. I don't know where this one goes, but I guess you order this whole piece. This is your battery pack. This is a unit with the switch. So yeah, that stays in there, believe it or not. Doesn't come out. All right, I guess for safety reasons. Screw that back on down. Cool. That's the only time you'll probably ever open that up. Great. So let's go ahead. Head to the garage where I took some pictures of the thing in action. Now it is water resistant to IP54 rating, which isn't bad. It's like can handle a rainstorm. That's a good thing, right? Handle the rain as the rains come. I think I got that silicone grease on me. That's fun. Yeah, so we'll show you some pictures in the garage, and then we'll go outside or demo this flashlight. So let's go to the garage. So here I'm in the garage. It's on spot mode. This is boost. This is 1200 lumens. Expect a throw of 560 meters. It only runs for 10 seconds, though, before it throttles down. So keep that in mind. It's actually 10 seconds, and it stops. It goes down to power mode. Now we're on spot power. This is 900 lumens. Expect a throw of 420 meters. Now when I go outside, I actually say I'm on boost or turbo mode, but I'm actually not. I'm on power mode. And I'm at 900 lumens at 420 meters. And I'll make a correction on that. But I didn't know that the first button wasn't boost mode. I thought it was. I was all excited running around with it, filming already. So I don't want to refilm that because it was a nice calm day. And those are hard to come by in the Midwest. So this is power mode, 900 lumens, 420 meters, a runtime of 2 3/4 hours. Now we're on mid spot. This is 350 lumens. Expect a throw of 270 meters and a total runtime of 12 hours. Now we're on low. This is 15 lumens. Gets a lot done, believe it or not. Throw of 50 meters on full spot and a runtime of 200 hours. And now I have a little slideshow of the flood setting from boost, power, mid, and low. So here we are on boost on flood. And now we're on power. And now we're on mid. And now we're on low. Okay, let's head outside and see what this flashlight can do up to 100 meters. All right, let's check it out. Okay, I'm outside with the P17R. Archway there's 30 feet. Tree behind it's 50 feet. Tree to the left there's 40 feet. Going down range there, that tree there's 100 feet. And then the stop sign there's 100 meters. And then between the 100-foot tree and the arch is a gazebo. I can see it clearly here. Hopefully you can see it in the video. It's 100 meters by 2 pine trees. 100-foot tree and the pathway coming down. We have a car coming, so. Or we don't. Maybe we don't. Alright, let's go back up. Let's go flood. Full flood. And back to spot. Here we go. Now we get our distance. Very nice. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that outdoor video. Yeah, power mode, 900 lumens, 420 meters. Not bad. Boost probably wouldn't have been a big difference since it's not quite noticeable. 300 lumens, it's a little bit extra, but not a ton. So anyway, I set this flashlight up so you can see all the flashing modes. Yes, took a break and did it. So to show you how it's done, and it's got a couple extra modes on there somehow. I think I didn't do it perfect, but I did. I got it done. So let's show you. So go ahead, if you can handle flashing lights, turn away again. So we're going to go ahead and just show you. So I put it on 2 to show all the flasher modes. So I have to cycle pretty fast because otherwise you wait 3 seconds, it locks in the setting you're on. When you hit the button, it turns off. So I can show that actually. So if I just turn it on, this is your normal flasher. Okay, they're calling this blink. So I'm just going to keep this to the... This is what I did. I put all the flashers on here. So calling this blink. Yay. Awesome. So now that it's been on, and if I hit the button, it turns it off. So keep that in mind. But you have to continue to hit the button here to get the other modes. So let's go ahead and go back on. Blink. Next one is flashing. So this is the bike flasher. Hit it again. Position beacon. Pretty high power. Hit it again. Whoops, I boosted by double pressing. So that's the boost function. Is going right to turbo by double pressing. So let's go through them again. Here I got blink, flashing, position, SOS, and I should have strobe. There we are. Pretty cool. Yeah, that boost is a double, so you just double tap for boost there. Very nice. So that's all. Yeah, you can see them all. It's pretty neat how I did that. So yeah, if we go to standard modes, so you can see how you got the high, the power, the mid, the low, and you can double tap for turbo. Okay, let's turn the lights off. Okay, aim at the ceiling. Okay, we're gonna go, I think, full flood. All right, here we are. Aiming at the ceiling. Bench. Definitely can see it's cool white. Go to the modes. Power. Mid. Low. Off. Power. Boost, which you really couldn't see a difference there. Let's go down to mid. Low, then we'll go boost. It's 1200 lumens lighting the place up. Not bad. Full flood is really nice to have. Boom. And of course, if you're using a radio, yeah. Since we're radio channel up, so you see that dive down? Yeah, it dived right back down to my low setting. Okay. Let's turn the radio on.
And how many people who are over the age of 40 just randomly go out and to play catch with the Pittsburgh Steelers' new wide receiver, as he did, recently in the video with him and DK Metcalf. Again, doesn't mean he goes, but I think the belief continues to be that he will play for the Pittsburgh Steelers at some point here.
Breath continuing to be held in Pittsburgh. Meanwhile, San Francisco, the Niners, still working their off-season business, specifically the quarterback situation, although General Manager John Lynch continues to sound optimistic about Brock.
Okay, there we go. So yeah, you got a little demo of the flashlight in action. Rock and roll. Let's turn this lights back on. Just final thoughts on this bad boy. Yeah, this is like... Whoop, turn the radio back on. Yeah, this flashlight's just gigantic. It's like a monster. Look at this. Love it. It's like takes up my whole bench. It's like as big as one of my bigger radios, like a Panasonic RF2200. It's right there. Sweet. Awesome. Okay, well, here we are. Likes. I like the advanced focusing system from with flood to spot, and you can lock it. You can't beat that. That's nice that they make it so you can lock it. I've seen some really goofy ones, and that's done well. Very happy. I like the magnetic charging system on the back here. Very nice. Just clip it on, done. It reminds me of Olight, but it's good that they have that. The programmable options, which I showed you, you can program any of these first three, 1, 2, or 3, to whatever your heart's content. Again, amazing. And then, of course, the core stuff, the backup mode, emergency modes. I like those. Those are really handy, especially, power goes out. You have the emergency mode, it lights up. That's a big plus for me. I like the strobe and beacon modes. Those are very nice to have. Flasher mode is nice too, that tactical type flasher. Very nice. So those are welcoming to this device as well. I do like that. The wall mount. Okay, you can't beat that beastly wall mount. It's made of aluminum. I mean, this thing's solid. Solid? I don't know. Can't get it to ring, but you get the idea. Solid bad boy mount. I love that. You're paying for it, why not get it, right? So, that's amazing. Those are some of the pluses I love about this flashlight. This like some wants. Removable battery. I use a replaceable battery. Like I could just order a new battery and they could put it in. That'd be nice. Instead of buying this whole bottom section, I have no idea how much that would cost. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's even intended to be replaced, but they say about 500 charges, so it's not too bad. I can deal with that. Include a USB charging system. They have them up to 40, 50, 60 watts nowadays. Why can't they have a USB system? That's a lot nicer. Then you can plug into any USB-C high output charger, mobile charger, things like that. It makes it easier. They should include that. I think they have it as an option. You can check out their page and see if they have it, but I think they did. But they didn't have it included. I wish it was included. So that's one of the big ones. So overall, it gets a maybe recommendation. Not a up, not a down, but a maybe. There's a reason being, because there's a flashlight for everybody. This fits somebody's needs for sure. I can't say it's bad. It's a well-made light. It's a premium light. It's $200 premium. I mean, most lights I review are $30, $40. And here we're looking at a $200 flashlight. This is for the person who wants a house flashlight. Around the house, doing all tasks, day-to-day tasks, emergency tasks. You know, do you have a light? Take to the garage, take outside of the shed. Somebody's running around, you got a baton. I mean, seriously, it could be a baton, defensive weapon. If it's all you have, at least you got something in your hand, right? Definitely is worthy of that. Definitely, I wouldn't want to be chased by this thing, let me tell you. But those are my thoughts on it. It's definitely for that homeowner for day-to-day that doesn't want to mess around with carrying one of these every day in their pocket. You know, they just want a house light. And this is kind of like for the house. I wouldn't really carry this on my belt with that clip. No. It's something I'd hang on the wall with that mount. You know, my garage or my kitchen, ready to go at a moment's notice. That's what you want. So definitely. So hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a like if you did. 2, if you like LEDLENSER products from Germany. Yep, definitely subscribe to the bell icon, get notified of future videos. And 3, comment down below what you think about the P17R Core. Now there's a bigger one with like a huge amount of lumens. It's even more expensive. You can check that one out as well if you like it. Awesome. Yeah, again, you can check the paid link section down below, see what suits your fancy, and if one of these does, then awesome. Now they do make smaller lights, so check out that too as well. I have reviewed some of their smaller ones. Those are neat, and even a little lanterns they used to sell. I don't know if they still sell them, but they make some cool products. Check them out. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in my next awesome video.